podcast where it was just me and him all the time.
No, not true. Our first few podcasts did feature Cy and or Nick.
That's true. That's true. I was talking about the long stretch there, 40 podcasts or so that was just you and me.
Wow.
No, it couldn't have been 40. That would have been almost a whole year.
No, but it was about 20. It's about half that.
20. It was about 6 months. We'll go with that.
And then we had Austin and Nikki. And that was back to us.
It's been at least over a year since it's just been you and I on a podcast.
Yes.
Should we face each other?
I guess.
I feel like we should face each other.
But we had a stream.
Got this.
Yeah. We had a stream 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. You and I stream just the two of us fairly often. I mean, not often, but relatively often.
The party stream was just the two of us.
Oh, yeah, that's
2 weeks
true.
ago.
Yeah, what the fuck's with everybody bailing on us?
No dedication.
No, not at all.
Not like us.
Not like we almost totally didn't bail as we were in the car on the way here, but
That's true.
It's okay. We stayed for the honor.
Sure. The fact that we can't miss an actual week of podcasting.
Yeah. Well, technically, we did miss 1 week after it was.
Oh.
Tragic family event, and it was like the day before Thanksgiving. So.
We did miss.
But we also did get one. It was actually the 100th podcast, I think.
Did we do two? No, that's the one that we missed.
That's the one that we missed, and of course, so the next one was the 100th podcast. And then, but podcast 9 was a bonus one because we got the first set of microphones, and so those were new. And we're like, oh, let's do a special podcast.
I love how you say the first set of microphones as if we've got more since then.
Yeah, we have. We got 2 the first time, then we got the 3rd one, and then we got the 4th one.
But we haven't got like new ones.
Oh no, like we haven't replaced these microphones. No, we just got more of the same type. But,
That's true. I'm surprised you were able to get them because I thought they were discontinued.
No. They were just out of stock at one point in time.
Okay. That makes me feel better about life.
Yeah. No, they still make them, and hopefully they do for a long time because they're good and they're cheap.
It's true.
So until we'll keep buying these until they like really, really restock them. Sorry, I just want to make sure like all the microphones
make sure everything was on.
Well, I want to make sure the other microphones were off is really what I was going for.
Well, no, they'd get us in stereo. Like they'd get the front and back experience.
No, it doesn't work like that. It just sounds like shit. It's like, what's that echo in the background?
It's the back of your head.
The back of my head.
I don't know.
Oh, like my conscious. My conscious is talking. That's Any exciting game news?
I bought Destiny finally.
Oh, good. So we can bring up Destiny in every podcast again for the rest of forever.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Because like they were like, all right. So I went I went like mission hopping with Cy and Austin last night. Most miserable experience of my life because they're like, all right, dude, get all the bounties. I was like, all right, I picked up all the bounties. It's like, all right, now let's go do all the bounties. And they're like, all right, we're just going to kill everyone for you. But the bounties are for me to kill people.
Right, and so they're not helping you.
They're just making it a long, arduous, like, annoying process. It's like, I'm trying to get a headshot. Austin kills the guy. I'm like,
Right, and Austin and Cy, no offense, are faster at lining up things like headshots than you.
Much faster.
Meaning it's very hard for you to go in and headshot them. I feel like we should announce that Like Green Dude's here because I feel like I haven't seen him in a while.
Dude. We have not seen you in a while. How are you?
Welcome to Podcast 104. Short edition.
But yeah, and like my character is a Titan, so it's basically just run up and punch shit.
Right, good choice.
And
I think that's what I am. I think I'm a Titan.
Yeah, you are.
Is that the one with the solar hammer thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Titan then.
And so I'm just running up and punching shit, and I'm like, all right, I need to kill these guys, stop killing them.
That sounds like something they would do. See, you wonder why I just play by myself all the time.
But the worst part is that I can't communicate that to them effectively because I don't have a headset.
Why don't you guys like use Hangouts or Skype? That's what Chris and I have done since like the 360.
Because they have headphones, so they just do it over Xbox.
I know, but have you compared Hangouts quality to Xbox mic quality?
It was pretty comparable. I mean, Cy and Austin both have good mics, or good headsets.
Yeah, but it's over Xbox Live. I mean, I guess it's better than the 360 days, but...
I don't know. I didn't mind it. I can hear both of them perfectly.
Oh, yeah? No, well, that's good
then. It's fine. They're like... Basically, how I would communicate was like, teabag once if yes, teabag twice if no.
All right. No, I just prefer using Hangouts for all that shit.
Yeah, me too. Like that's how me and Cy did on Neverwinter, because he knows I don't have a headset.
Right. It makes sense. It's just convenient. And then the other bonus is like you don't have to have a headset on. You can just there's your laptop, or we've got the fancy microphones here, but
we also have me and Cy have really nice phones.
Yeah,
yours is nice too.
Well, it's still not as nice as like this.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, as long as I can hear you and understand you, it's not important to me how you sound. As long as I can understand it.
See, well, at least, again, I guess, to be fair, I haven't really done it on the Xbox One, but on the 360, it was shit. You couldn't hear the other person half
No,
the time.
the Xbox One is just like, being
Yeah.
a phone call.
Okay, so I guess it's not that
No,
bad.
it's not terrible at all.
But you know what I noticed when I'm on a phone call with somebody, I can immediately tell if they have an iPhone or not because they sound so much significantly better than everybody else I talk to.
Really?
Yeah, like definitively better than any other phone.
I should call you.
You should call me, and I'm sure you would sound shitty in comparison to the iPhone people
No,
I
I
talk
would sound
to.
fantastic.
No,
I always sound fantastic.
Uh,
My voice
sometimes.
is smooth like butter.
That was not a very smooth
Shut up.
voice. It was
Shut the
very
fuck up.
Rough.
Shut up!
And manly. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just don't think smooth like butter is.
I was full lumberjack mode today.
Yeah, well, yeah, you were wearing plaid, right?
Yeah,
You fucking.
fucking
I
flannel
saw you
shirt
knock down a
and-
tree also on Snapchat.
Yeah, with a
your
car.
that you don't have.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, tree car and tree. Rest in peace at all.
Rest in peace, Mother Nature and machine. What are you looking
Because
for?
my sister. Oh, okay. My sister fucking moved in and took over the place, and there's a TV on that wall, which actually look we can. There. And there's all these cables coming from it now, and I was wondering what they were. She hooked up her Xbox.
Why isn't she just using the Xbox One?
That's what I. But the reality is, I prefer she not
No.
use it.
True.
Oh, but I'm gonna get an Xbox One Elite controller. The one with the paddle shifters and all that
Nice.
shit. Yeah.
That's like $150, right?
Yeah, it was my mom's Christmas present for me.
That's
So
that's pretty awesome.
yeah.
I do not want one of those because
No?
I do not game that seriously. That I would.
I see. Well, that's kind of the problem. The reality is, like, she's like been trying to get me something forever, but there wasn't anything I wanted. And then I saw. Actually, I think I had a dream last night about it.
Dude, I had a fucked up dream that I'll talk to you about after
Okay.
the podcast.
Oh, yeah, after the podcast, one of those kinds of dreams.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then I was like, you know what? I'll have her get me that because it's something I kind of want, but not really want. And so yeah, that's where I'm going with that.
Nice.
And I also got a Kinect too, which is what my dad got me.
Oh, cool.
So but I got. In fact, it's over there on the bed there. If you wanna.
I can see it. Oh, do you want to show it off?
Yeah. What this is a Microsoft Kinect adapter for Windows. So you can plug in the adapter to
Run your computer stuff.
yeah, basically I can use the Kinect on my computer, but more importantly, it allows me to access the Kinect API, which I can then write programs for voice recognition.
Huh.
So I can say, in fact, I think, normally you say Kinect, I think it can actually override the name for what I call it. In fact, I'm going to probably name it Church after Church from Red vs. Blue.
All right.
And
I was thinking you were going to name it Jarvis, but whatever.
No.
Church is good. I like Church.
Jarvis is too obvious. Like, a lot of people know, why it's called Jarvis because Iron Man.
Yeah.
No, only like our circle would really know that Church is
It's true.
technically an AI from Red vs. Blue.
Good call. I like that.
Because I name all the AI programs I'm writing after
After fragments.
after the fragments based on what the AI does, based on the similarness to the personality of
That AI.
that AI. So.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And then it would be kind of lame to just then call the whole program Alpha, so it's like, I'll call it Church. And then, so yeah. Then I'm going to take some sound bites from Red vs. Blue and use it to synthesize his voice, and so he replies to you in sarcastic, church-like humor.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty great idea. I know.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
It's a pretty okay idea. Mediocre idea. Moderately okay idea. Shitty idea.
This is going to end terribly.
And the house is going to catch on fire.
Your AI will take over the world.
I
And then
wish
it's
it was
going to be
that
your
awesome.
fault.
Wait, hey, it could at that point become my world.
Until they turn on you and kill you first.
Maybe they won't. We don't know that. We haven't been there yet. I could program a no-kill Joey loop. You never know.
Do you know how often that works?
In real life or in movies?
In movies, because
Well, if
it's
it
never
were-
been applied to real life.
If it worked in movies, it wouldn't apply. Or it wouldn't be a plot. We made really great eye and it works.
Yeah.
Roll the end credits.
But, eventually it's going to get smarter.
Oh, he watches us on YouTube.
Oh.
I didn't know that people watched us on YouTube, to be completely honest.
Me?
I mean, I knew they watched the like after videos.
Yeah.
Because I can see all the views and stuff. I didn't think people really watched
Anyone can see
on
the
the
views.
when we were live, because I don't know. To me, the live interface just kind of sucks.
Those are...
I'm really not a fan of live or YouTube Live or whatever it's called now.
Yeah, I've never tried it, so...
Yeah, you're not missing too much.
I don't think so.
I like Hitbox. Hitbox is still my favorite choice of streaming service. I just wish there were more streamers there, more viewers, more everything.
Yeah.
But software-wise, they're really
Wow,
good.
I have to get my laptop screen fixed now
What do you mean, why now?
because I have to use my laptop for work.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah, because they don't supply the computers.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, there's like 5 of us.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Each of us use our own personal computers to do things.
Well, now you have a good, valid reason to fix it, which is good, because
I
you
know.
broke... Well, you didn't break it. It was broken
I
very
know.
shortly after you bought it, like, probably within a month.
2 months.
2 months, yeah.
I made it past the 1 month mark. And the only reason I know that is because my classes in school, I got through a month.
Oh,
of
that's
them.
right. I remember you were in classes for school at the time.
That's the reason I fucking bought it.
Yeah.
Now-
Feel like you're missing out now?
No, fuck school.
Yeah.
I dropped out like a miscarriage.
Holy shit. No, I'm going to...
It's a line in a song, don't get mad at me.
No, I'm going to... I start classes again, like, next week.
Oh, that's right, you're still...
I know, I fucking hate it.
It's gonna be okay, man.
I don't think so.
You can make it. You got 1 more year left, right?
Not even. Maybe, yeah, I guess about a year. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention because I just care so little.
Did you miss a semester or just...
No, okay, this is complicated, and this is something that the debauchery that could only happen at a place like USF.
USF.
Yes, I'm name dropping the fine establishment of USF.
He's using the term fine
There
very
are
loosely.
several classes that you have to be in the officially admitted into the computer science program to take. And until you complete the prerequisite courses, you cannot take those courses. Simply not allowed. Well, somehow, guess who took those fucking classes that aren't allowed without the prerequisites?
You did?
I did. Now, here's the problem. I didn't take all of them. I go back to my advisor. I go to, figure out, okay, what classes do I need to finish to graduate? And they're like, whoa, how are you this far into the year and you haven't been admitted into your, department yet? I'm like, I don't fucking know. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Like,
That's your job.
I have no fucking clue what that even means. And they're like, oh yeah, no, you're like way behind, and you're like, and then so okay, you have to take these courses to get admitted, and then you can start taking your other courses, and then they're like going down like the classes I need to take once I get in. They're like, oh, but you already took that, and you already took that one, and you already took that one, and you really only have like 2 classes left. I'm like, well, what the fuck? But of course, I can't take those 2 classes until I take these other prerequisites, and it's like, holy shit, how the fuck did you guys ever let that happen to begin with?
I don't understand why prerequisites are a thing.
Especially considering the prerequisites are like humanities. They're not anything that give me like base knowledge for programming. They're like U.S. history.
Like shit you learn in high school.
Yeah,
Volume
U.S. history.
2.
Oh, good. That'll help me really well with my programming knowledge. If I know what year President Abraham Lincoln became president and then died.
You know, you could write a program to bring Abraham Lincoln back to life. That's why that's important.
I don't need to memorize his dates to do that.
Well, what
and
if
you know
you
what?
do? What if there's like a secret to programming it?
I see. It's the Amelia sequence or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. Amelia Earhart.
The Leonardo sequence.
Yeah, same thing. Are we just saying famous actors now?
Yeah, I was going for Leonardo DiCaprio, not Da Vinci.
Oh, that's who I was going for too. Da Vinci should have been my first thought, but I was totally going to DiCaprio.
Yes.
Or Copernicus, who I just recently learned was actually an astrologist. I just thought it was a funny name, Copernicus. And
Don't throw up.
now, one of my friends has a snake whose name was Nebula. And we were like, well, what should his middle name be? I was like, Copernicus. Just totally like, it's a stupid fucking name that first came to mind. And then like 2 or 3 days later, we're talking, and he's like, oh yeah, well, his last name also needs to be Spacey. I was like, wait, Copernicus is Spacey? And of course, he's a fucking astronomer. So, I learned
Excellent.
something new. Look at me.
Good job, Joe.
Thanks,
You
Ben.
did it.
I did it.
Ah,
Good times, good times.
yeah, it's fucking fantastic. I have no idea what else to talk
I
about.
don't know either. It's been so long since we've done one of these
I know,
one-on-one
usually
podcasts.
like we rely on Austin, who has like a never-ending supply of topics.
Right, at least...
Or Cy, who's got like some shitty story to tell.
Right,
And by shitty, I mean absolutely hilarious.
but still shitty.
Eh.
Usually there's shit involved. At
As-
one point or the other, there's
As a
usually
human
shit
being,
involved.
they're shitty. Like he does a lot of shitty things.
Okay, that's another way they're shitty. I was talking like literal shit, but
Sometimes that happens.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. And then sometimes they're
Miami.
just bad stories.
I don't think he's had a bad story that,
Oh, but
didn't
s-
end in at least a few giggles.
Okay, that's true. But Sai's a decent comical storyteller, so
It's true.
he could probably make a story about him shitting funny, but he has. Anywho,
Dicks. 'Cause we haven't brought up Dix
Dix yet. Look at that, 15 minutes in, and Dix is the topic of choice.
Fucking God.
The
104 podcast, Joey.
Yeah, have we done anything this week? Not really. It's Christmas happened.
Christmas did happen. How was your Christmas?
Uneventful.
Good.
Actually, it was eventful, but we can't talk about it on the podcast.
Right. Yeah, mine was super uneventful. I slept through most of it until we threw a bonfire in my house.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We did have a bonfire at your house. I recall that moment.
We did do that.
I was there.
You were. We did. We lit a fire.
We lit a fire. It was okay. Good.
God,
Good story. Good story.
We haven't had very many exciting stories happen to
No.
us lately. That's kind of
Look at us.
upsetting.
It's probably a good thing.
No, it's never a good thing. We need more excitement in
We're
our
maturing,
lives.
Ben. We're
Fuck
growing up.
maturing. Fuck maturity. I got a big boy job.
Ben got a big boy job. He did.
Speaking of not wanting to ever mature.
Yeah, and this is a non-commission based big boy job.
It's true.
Which is weird because there's different levels of commission based big boy job, or not even just big boy, but there's different levels of commission jobs. There's
Yeah.
like not big boy commission jobs, like the one you had, and
Yeah.
then there's like big boy commission jobs, like the ones that are at the other company I work
Yeah.
at, or like real estate, which are kind of related, the two topics.
Real estate is definitely a commission-based job.
I know, but I'm saying the amount of money you make on that commission,
Yeah.
is just. One of those
Astronomically
commissions
higher.
is different than like an entire month's of commissions at your
The other
what
job,
we're
yeah.
saying is not a big boy job.
Yeah.
So
Well, all right. I was gonna bring up something, but no.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, financials are not something I like to talk about.
No, you're not interested in the topic of financials?
Oh, I'm interested in it
Oh.
to talk about on a podcast because that's very boring.
Oh, okay. See, I get excited about that. I get really excited when Joel on the Rooster Teeth podcast is talking about the stock market.
Starts talking
and
about
fucking
gold.
double gold. Fuck yeah. And it's funny because at my one of the jobs I was just talking about,
Uh-huh.
one of the guys I work with is was a stockbroker of some
Okay.
sort. So I don't know exactly what he did, but he was involved with stocks, and we talked about things. And I'm like, gold, and he's like, yes, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but gold,
Yes. What? I can only imagine that would be my actual reaction to you screaming out "gold" in the middle of a conversation.
Basically, that's that was more or less how it happened. So anyway,
Good.
everybody remember, buy gold. Maybe sell gold now. I don't know. You should have bought gold 10 years ago, but that's all I got.
You should do something with the gold in the stock market.
Yeah, we need to like
Currency.
retighten all of these
Yeah, these are
doohickeys and whatnot.
falling apart.
Yeah, and the rubber bands got all fucked up when we went to ShadowCon.
Did they really?
Well, they like latch on to like you see this hook here.
Oh, it's
Nah,
not
this is
hooked.
great for the audio podcast. There's a little hook that the shock mount rubber band goes on, and it just they got unbent, so they really don't.
How did they get
don't know.
unbent?
I don't know. Because
Like-
it wasn't a problem until after we got back from ShadowCon.
Yeah, I mean, like, you've got to do some serious fuckery to bend these.
Yeah, and they're all kind of bent consistently. I don't know how it happened, but we'll one day I'll just like get pair of
Well,
pliers, and
yeah.
they only have to be moved like a millimeter to be satisfied with where they're at.
Jerry Paris said that Frosted Gaming's live. No way.
Oh, did I? That
Yeah.
wasn't automated at all. I totally did that myself.
I know.
Every
Yeah.
time we go live.
I don't know why I just got that, but I just got that.
I don't know how it goes out, when it goes out, what it does, or Oh, yeah.
It probably went out on time, but Facebook didn't like
notify
push it to
you.
my phone until
It's very
now,
possible.
which is terrible because, like, say for example, one of the other people that I watch stream are streaming, like I won't get the notification till like 2 hours later, and they're already ending their stream.
No. Yes, we are streaming.
Joey's sister, everyone.
Fucking professionalism. Can't wait till we have a fucking office.
Same, and not squeaky chairs.
And not squeaky chairs, that would be good. This chair's very squeaky, but I'm trying very hard not to move.
I want to burn this chair right now because
Yeah.
it's significantly squeakier than it normally is.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten squeakier as the days have moved on. Concierge Ninja is reaching version 2.0.
Nice.
It has a.
Or would this be version 1? Like the official version
I guess
1?
this may probably be more likely to be official version 1. You've got a very good point. And so anyway, it's got an API now, so other apps can theoretically query the searches and stuff in the future, but we'll see about that. Right now, it's private. And but-
just indubitably.
yeah, indubitably, whatever. Anyway, and it's just really, I'm completely redoing the search results page and how it searches, and you can now search just in one field, and it'll determine if you're searching for a convention name or an address or whatever, and so it's very intuitive. You're just like conventions in Tampa or Comic-Con or whatever, and it does it. I don't know. It's not fucking. I don't have to figure it out. You figure it out. That's the point. That's the advantage. And then from there, we're going to focus more on, because originally I had it focused on people being able to add their own conventions and shit to it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying fuck that. We'll just add our own conventions, like us being, our circle of friends.
Yeah.
And then
I see the only disadvantage to that being like, because then it becomes a Florida thing.
no, We'll just have to search for places outside of Florida.
Oh,
And not to mention, theoretically, as it grows, we can hire people to
That's true.
do that. But anyway, so now we're kind of straying away from the crowd-funded part, or crowd-sourced part. It's not
Yeah.
funded by anybody. It's
That's
funded by my time. Anyway, and from there, you'll be able to like save conventions and like rate them, and it'll then suggest you new conventions based on the conventions you liked before.
okay.
You can leave reviews and let your friends know, hey, I'm going to this convention. Share it with Facebook and all that shit. It'll be like I don't want to say its own social media site for conventions, because that's not what it is, but it's like an extension of like Facebook social media
Yeah.
for conventions and stuff. So you can automatically share and let your friends know, or just find out which friends you're going. You sign in with your Facebook. And
The more we talk about cons, the more I want to go to one.
Dude, I know, it's fucking awful, isn't it?
And there's like none nearby.
No, I think the next closest one is like SwampCon, which is in Gainesville, and it's free, but
Free.
I don't know.
It's a bad con.
I don't know. Well, maybe. It could be a good con.
That's in what, Tallahassee?
Gainesville.
Gainesville.
So it's up
Close
there.
enough.
It's up there for sure.
And when is it?
Valentine's Day.
Still too far away.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's only like a month and a half away.
Oh, that's
2
true.
months
I guess,
away.
yeah, it is practically already New Year. Wait, actually, yeah, tomorrow's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what you're doing, but you and I are doing the same thing, and we're going to Nikki's and drinking.
So what do you plan on doing for New Year's?
Going to Nikki's and getting drunk? What do you plan on doing for New Year's?
Going to Nikki's and blowing shit up with fireworks.
Is getting drunk involved with that?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, I probably won't get too drunk. I don't drink a whole lot.
I haven't decided yet if I will. Depends if I want to drive home or not.
But I did get this awesome bomber from work for being a bro.
Explosive bomber?
No. It's a big thing of beer.
Oh.
It's basically a fifth of beer.
Is that like a growler?
It's smaller than a growler.
Smaller than a growler. Okay.
Smaller than a growler, bigger than a bottle.
Okay, so
It's-
how big is a growler then?
Growler's like a small keg.
So it's like a gallon, maybe.
Probably.
Probably
yeah.
a gallon. Okay, that makes sense.
This is, I think, a quart. It's
Okay.
it's a fifth, basically.
Okay,
it's the size of
750
a-
milliliters.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sneeze.
okay.
Sorry. But I think the feeling's passed. I don't have to sneeze anymore.
Good, but it's basically the size of a bottle of Jack, and I had a small glass of it today, and it is quite delicious.
No, that's good. Am I having did I have a dream about beer?
I don't know.
Am I that much of an alcoholic? I'm dreaming about beer? I don't even fucking like beer.
I love beer.
No, I don't really like beer. I don't
Which is,
drink beer, but...
all right. So usually, like when you drink beer, the thing is that it's carbs and it's empty calories, and you get fat from it. I drank 5 beers and that one Jack and Coke in Soho.
Uh-huh.
Woke up skinnier. Woke up and I had lost weight.
Interesting. Oh, shit. Got messages from work.
Fucking look at you guys. It's what time is it?
8:45.
It's 8:45, and you were bugging this man.
No,
His shift is over.
To be fair, I probably talked about it on the podcast a long time ago, but when I did that formula where I was able to calculate a particular number's distance from the start or end of a list,
Yeah.
Based on whichever one it was close to, but it was just one mathematical formula.
Yeah.
Anyway, I solved that at about 4:30 a.m. and I messaged the work group chat and was like, "Hey guys, I solved it," and they were all up, or I woke them up. I don't know. So we don't really have any boundaries when it comes to late working.
Ugh.
So that's okay. It's a pretty overall laid back job. So it turns out that the Lightning games.
Okay.
I am a season ticket holder.
You are.
There is something called the All Access Pass,
Okay.
which is beyond season ticket holders. Like, you cannot buy these.
Okay.
I don't know where they come from, how they exist, but you can get into any of the clubs in the arena.
Okay.
So that's all the free clubs, apparently, because there's the Chase Club, which has like unlimited food and alcohol.
Oh.
Well, apparently there's this other club that I don't even know the name of, that like you have to be above the Chase Club to do it, and it's just like I guess my dad went with it, and he was asking, how do I get to this club? And the lady at the Chase Club was like, oh, you can't get into that club, because that's how like much nobody gets into that club.
Uh-huh.
It's just the general assumption that you don't get in that club. And he's like, but does this pass get me there? And she looks at it and she's like, I've never seen that before in my life. But that pass was what actually got him in.
Yeah.
So it's like this weird secretive something.
Secret society of hockey fans.
Yeah, secret society of hockey fans at the games. So
That's crazy.
yeah, he's trying to get me 2 of them.
Nice.
We'll see.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's weird, but okay.
I don't know how we get them. So,
Illuminati.
but I might have a cool story for them after that game.
Yeah. I don't watch much hockey, but it's my favorite sport to watch.
Well, it's funny. I really don't watch hockey either, but now I do when I'm there, when I'm at the game.
True.
But like, I don't watch the scores or anything otherwise.
I watch hockey to watch people beat the shit out of each other.
Dude, the game that me and Cy went to,
Yeah.
that was the first time I really seen a fight. Because you see fights, and they just kind of always end early, and you're just like, "Nyeh."
Yeah.
But when we went to that last game, holy shit, it was a real fight. Like, helmets off, both were in like 5-minute penalties, just punches, fucking right in the jawline. It was
Nice.
it was quite stellar.
See, that's what I like to see in hockey.
It was good.
It's kind of like UFC, but cheaper.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. How much are UFC tickets?
Pretty fucking expensive.
I don't know how much pretty fucking expensive it is.
Like $50.
Yeah, Lightning tickets are a lot more than that.
No, they're not. They're
Well,
like
okay.
$30.
Yeah, if you're in the fucking nosebleeds.
Whatever. I mean, that's like the baseline ticket for a UFC fight, though. That's like nosebleeds for UFC.
Okay.
It's $50.
I'm trying to think. Well, because I know mine are, I think. Well, and also though the other problem is season tickets are cheaper than actual tickets.
That's true.
So that changes things.
But there
too.
is no season tickets for.
That's
Ultimate
also a
Fighting.
very good point. Yeah. So I'm curious how it would compare to like if I just wanted to go to one hockey game versus
Oh, how much is a season pass?
like $6,000 or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's expensive.
What the
I
fuck?
think it comes out to 75 per seat per game. And then
I couldn't justify that ever.
And then if you like
At all.
go to club level, I think it's 150 per seat. And apparently, if you go to Fancy Unheard of Club, it's like 500 per seat.
Yeah, no.
But
fuck
you get
that.
unlimited alcohol and food, possibly unlimited foot massages. I don't know. The Secret Club could have anything.
I get
Pole
unlimited.
dancers.
I get unlimited alcohol and food at my house.
Good point.
I don't have to go watch hockey for that.
Excellent point. I cannot argue with that logic. There is nothing wrong with that logic. In fact, I use that logic all the time with going to Soho.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, the benefit to going to Soho is like we have people like Dan who just feed us drinks for free, and we can go to Soho or to World of Beer and usually get free drinks because I work there, Cy works there.
Throwing yourselves under the bus, I see. that's okay. I doubt anybody's watching this podcast.
Now,
At least anybody that works there.
yeah, well, no, they know they're giving us free beers. Usually the managers.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like one time I stayed late to like do a complete scrub down of the kitchen because
Uh-huh.
the owner was coming in the next day, and I was there till like 1 or 2 in the morning on a Monday, and
Sounds like a good Monday.
like I left, I clocked out, and my boss was just like, "Hey, take 4 beers out of there, whichever ones you want." He's
Stellar.
like, "Those are you." He's like, "I already rang it in." I'm like, "Sweet."
Well,
I still have one of those beers because that's how much I don't drink.
yeah, no, I can't even. I think it was a 4th of July party, maybe. No, when Nikki brought all that beer, and we had the cookout like outside there.
I don't know when that was. That was in October.
No, it was before October.
You sure?
It was before August. I think it was before AFO. I'm almost 100% sure it was before AFO.
I think you're right.
So,
No way.
yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think it was like July. I think it was July.
No, it was the beginning of August. It was right after my car accident.
It was after the car accident?
Yep.
No, because I was staying at Nikki's house for that. And
that's true.
Nikki would have been in Chicago at the time. And she was at that party because she brought the beer.
That's true. Well, no, I'm talking about, like, I don't drink in general. Like, I've had no liquor in my house except for those 4 beers.
Oh, well, that's good.
And
I was just talking
I'm
about
still
beer.
at 1 beer.
I've had the same beers that Nikki brought for however many months that is.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Actually, I think me and Cy drank the rest of them a couple streams ago.
No. You drank the rest of them in that fridge. There's still like 40 more of them downstairs. 40 is an over-exaggeration. I don't think there was 40 even to start with.
Well, I'll take those from you. So I can stare at them in my fridge while I don't drink them.
Good.
But they're Yingling, right?
Yeah.
I do like Yingling.
I do like Yingling too. I just don't really drink beer that much. And like it's been so long since I've been to the gym already. I just need to like
Yeah.
whatever anyway.
Well, that's the awesome part about this job is now I have like a consistent 9 to 5 schedule.
so you can
I
work
can
out,
go to
to
the fucking gym
and-
again.
Yeah. I don't
And-
really have an excuse. I just have stopped going. And now the problem is like I do legitimately want to go back.
Uh-huh.
And now my work schedule's kind of died down in a way that I can go because I like going at like 3:00 in the afternoon. That's my ideal time to go to the gym.
when no one else is there.
when nobody else is there. Exactly.
Yeah, when me and Nikki were going a while ago, like we went right after she got off work, which was like the most inopportune time
Because
in the
everybody
entire
just
world.
got off work. I'm going to go
Yeah.
to the gym. Yeah, exactly.
And it was like, hey, all right, so we're going to do this today. Then we get there and it's like, all right, well, there's 9 people in line for this machine or this set of free weights, so no, we're not
right.
going to do
But
this.
now the problem is it's January, and everybody fucking goes to the gym in January. Maybe I can get away with it at 3 o'clock. I'm going to give it at least one shot, but
At least one shot?
yeah.
Okay. There might be a second shot involved.
Yeah, but otherwise I'm going to have to wait till February because fucking people.
It'll be over within the first week of January.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it always
I think
is.
I think the rating is 6 weeks. Is the average New Year's resolution lasts 6 weeks? I don't know where I heard that number, but I heard it from some sort of BS official source.
Guarantee you it's like a week and a half tops. It might be 6 days.
Maybe we should do a study. Maybe we should take advantage of this moment, this question, and just we don't have to go to the gym all the time, but we can.
But the plus side is when those people go to the gym, they have to sign up first. So they're stuck at the desk for like the first 2 hours, and then they don't want to work out after that.
Oh, I did not consider that one. That is a good point. So maybe I should take that first week and really go.
Get in there, yeah.
Okay. I think it's worth a shot.
I think so too.
Well, I know we were going to call it a short podcast anyway, but I really, really have to poop. So I think this would be a good time to end it.
I agree.
And it's one of those poops that you just...
That's one that you can't hold in.
Like, I'm trying and it's just not working. I'm like,
All right.
this is getting awfully risky.
All right, well, let's get out of here then.
So we would like to thank you all for watching. I just saw Australian Nikki come in. But this was a short podcast because everyone else is doing things because holidays are a
Yeah.
thing. But Ben and I wanted to make sure we were here because this is officially 2 years of podcasting now.
It is. Good job, we did it.
So we did it. And we only technically missed one podcast, but we also did one extra one. So
So-
I think 2 years with a very small group of people only missing one podcast
And then making it up.
and making it up like way prematurely. Too.
Yeah, like we had a bonus podcast
I
just
think
for
we
shits and
did
giggles.
pretty fucking good.
I think so, too.
I'm proud. And in fact, normally I don't make New Year's resolutions, but my New Year's resolution 2 years ago was to go a whole year. And now we've gone more or less 2 whole years without missing a podcast. So that's pretty fucking fantastic. Look at that. Now we're streaming them. They're live
Yeah.
on the internet, and then you can watch the videos later. I try not to because I don't like watching myself because I have weird twitches that I don't really notice.
I know my Twitches, and I'm just waiting for someone to turn it into a drinking game. Like every time Ben does this.
Oh,
take a
yeah, no,
shot.
I have like weird twitches. Part of it has to do with my neck hurting.
Yeah.
And then others, I don't know. I just have twitches, and I don't really notice them, but then I watch the video, I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. So, yeah.
But we're gonna end it now so Joey doesn't shit his pants.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having one of those, like, brief lulls in pooping. Or, like, poop desire. Anyway, thank you all for coming. You're all amazing. We love you. We will be back. Will we be back on Sunday? I feel like there's...
I don't know.
We will most likely be back on Sunday. There is a slight chance due to holiday shit that doesn't happen, but I think the holiday shit's over by then.
Me too.
I
think the holiday shit's over tomorrow.
Yeah, I just don't want to overcommit is all. But we will be back soon. Don't worry, we're not gone forever. But Sunday, we will probably be here Sunday. I
Yeah.
just for some reason have some memory of us planning something Sunday in the group chat today. Kat will be here, so we've got that much going for us. So thank you, and I need to. There's so many buttons to press. Okay, love you.
Later.